Claris FileMaker.
Claris, an Apple company.
Claris is the leader in workplace innovation. Claris grew out of a vision to make powerful technologies available to everyone.
Staying true to our core values has helped us thrive for 20+ years in business. As we pursue our mission to advance creative potential.
Maintenance Assets Manager. Web-based maintenance assets management software.
Module number 1. Assets and Locations.
The Assets and Locations module contains applications that are designed to manage the assets that are owned or leased by your company. From purchase to salvage, from the beginning to the end of the life cycle for an asset.
Module number 2A. Parts Inventory Control. It contains the following records, lists and reports to manage your inventory parts.
Parts Inventory Card. Parts Inventory Card List. Parts Inventory Branches Record. Parts Inventory Branches List.
Parts Master Report. Parts Inventory Card. Parts Inventory Card List. Parts Inventory Branches Record. Parts Inventory Branches List. Parts Master Report.
Module number 2B. Purchases Module. Parts Request for Quotation. And Purchase Order.
Purchases Module. Request for Quotation Record. Purchase Orders. Purchase Orders List.
The module allows you to track the parts being purchased, costs, order and delivery dates, and vendor information. Purchase orders.
Module number 3. Maintenance Team and Salaries.
Maintenance Team Record. Maintenance Team List. Team Salary Report. Team Salary Report number 2.
Maintenance Team module stores a record for each one inside your team, used by your organization to perform maintenance.
Module number 4. Work Orders and Preventive Maintenance.
Work Orders Record. Work Orders Record for print. Preventive Maintenance Record. Maintenance Procedure Record. Problems Record.
Work orders, and preventive maintenance to track your work orders that they have worked in. Work orders. For all the assets. The work orders status. From the start to the end of work orders.
Reports for everything.
Example reports. Work Orders List. Preventive Maintenance List. Maintenance Procedure List. Problems List.
Work order tools list. Work order parts list. Work order team list.
Maintenance Assets Manager. Web-based. Maintenance Assets Management software.
Module number 1. Assets and Locations. Module number 2A. Inventory Parts. Module number 2B. Parts RFQS and POS.
Module number 3. Maintenance team. Module number 4. Work orders and predictive reports for everything.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting on-premise server.
To host Maintenance Assets Manager in your own on-premise environment, use FileMaker Server.
Maintenance Assets Manager moved to the cloud hosting.
To host Maintenance Assets Manager to the cloud, using FileMaker Cloud for optimal performance and security.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting on-premise server or the cloud hosting.
On-premise server, we will host Maintenance Assets Manager on-premise using FileMaker server.
The cloud hosting, we will host Maintenance Assets Manager in the cloud leveraging Amazon Web Services Cloud.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. Deployment.
On-premise server deployment requires time to set up hardware, install operating system, and install and configure FileMaker server software.
The cloud hosting deployment, no server software or hardware needed. Deploy Maintenance Assets Manager in just a few minutes.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. Hardware costs.
On-premise server hardware costs need to invest in server class hardware and budget for upgrades and maintenance.
The cloud hosting hardware costs. No upfront hardware costs. Leverages enterprise class hardware from Amazon Web Services.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. Maintenance.
On-premise server maintenance. Monitoring and OS updates must be scheduled.
The cloud hosting maintenance operation of minor software updates are applied automatically with auto maintenance.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. Backups.
On-premise server backups need to create and manage backup schedules. Any backup can be used to recover data.
The cloud hosting backups data is backed up automatically every 20 minutes. Greater flexibility in restoring backups.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. Scalability.
On-premise server scalability may need to buy additional hardware and spend time with setup and configuration.
The cloud hosting scalability can quickly scale up for fast-paced growth. Can scale down at time of subscription renewal.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. Capacities.
On-premise server capacities tested to support up to 500 FileMaker Pro, FileMaker Go, or FileMaker Web Direct clients.
The cloud hosting capacities tested to support up to 250 FileMaker Pro clients, 100 FileMaker Go, FileMaker Web Direct, or FileMaker Data API clients.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. Security.
On-premise server security supports AES-256-bit encryption for stored data and SSL encryption for data in transit.
The cloud hosting security supports AES-256-bit encryption, SSL TLS encryption, and automatic file encryption.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. Certificates.
On-premise server certificates, no certificate included. Need to purchase and install SSL certificate.
The cloud hosting certificate's SSL certificate is built in and included with subscription cost.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. Authentication.
On-premise server authentication supports external authentication via Active Directory, Open Directory, and OAuth 2.0 identity providers.
The cloud hosting authentication uses Claris ID, a new single sign-on system, to authenticate users. Supports optional multi-factor authentication and authentication via external identity providers.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. REST APIs.
On-premise server REST APIs FileMaker Data API and FileMaker Admin API. Data API includes connector for Tableau Desktop.
The cloud hosting REST APIs includes FileMaker Data API and FileMaker Admin API. Data API includes connector for Tableau Desktop and Tableau Server.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. ODBC JDBC.
On-premise server ODBC JDBC supported. Drivers need to be installed.
The cloud hosting ODBC JDBC only ODBC import is supported.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. External SQL data sources.
On-premise server external SQL data sources. Supported.
The cloud hosting external SQL data sources. Supported, except for ESS adapter.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. Storage.
On-premise server storage amount depends on your organization's hardware installation.
The cloud hosting storage for operating system is separately allocated and is included with subscription. Data storage is 30 GB per year for 5-user deployment. Each additional user is allocated 6 GB per year. Additional data storage is available for purchase.
Maintenance Assets Manager hosting. IT Impact.
On-premise server IT impact requires someone to perform administrative tasks.
The cloud hosting it impact minimal impact to existing technical staff.
Maintenance Assets Manager. Share. Securely share your Maintenance Assets Manager in the cloud with Claris FileMaker Cloud, or on-premise with Claris FileMaker Serve.
Access. Access your Maintenance Assets Manager using computers, mobile devices, and web browsers, all together in real time.
Integrate. Integrate with your existing data and applications using Claris Connector. The Claris FileMaker Data API.
Maintenance Assets Manager.
Standalone application for Mac, Windows, and Apple iPad.